A couple years back, I had bought a parts bundle off of Craigslist, and it was a lot of different Ecotech parts, predominantly Cobalt SS stuff because that's what I had bought. That's the car that I had. Excuse me, and it had some miscellaneous like Ecotech stuff in it, Cruze parts, Sonic parts, and at the time I didn't have this platform yet, so a lot of the Sonic and Cruze parts I had sold off and made a little bit of my money back. Some of them I kept, some of them that I couldn't unload, I was still stuck with them. I was in my garage and I stumbled upon some of the old Cruze parts, and one of the parts I actually found was a Chevy Sonic gauge cluster. And me personally, I think the Sonic gauge looks way cooler than the stock Cruze gauge. Yeah, I know the car's dirty. I'll detail it here in a couple days. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I was actually really curious. I knew that the Sonic and the Cruze were the same platform and they shared a lot of the same stuff, but I wasn't sure as far as what all they changed and what all was interchangeable and what all you could just kind of swap out on the fly, you know? So I was curious, and I mean, I already had this, so it's not gonna really cost me any kind of money to buy, and I wanted to see if the Chevy Sonic gauge would work in the Cruze, and it is literally plug and play. It works. Do not want to get demonetized. But yeah, this works, and I think it's so freaking cool. Like, look at that. And I know how you have like the gaps around this. I've actually been in touch with, let's see something. Yeah, it works. Anyways, I've actually been in touch with a local guy who makes like custom molds and things like that. So I'm actually gonna make this a permanent part of the car, and I'm gonna get a bezel made where all this is not exposed. Yeah, Sonic gauge in a Cruze. Actually, I've seen some people say in order to get the factory gauges out of these cars, you have to remove the steering wheel, and no, you really don't. Just removing the steering wheel makes it a little bit easier, as long as you have a swivel extension for your socket. But like, look at this. I got to put this back up here with one of the hardware that it came with from stock, and it just, of course, bolts right up, but it doesn't bolt down here. But I thought this was like a really, really cool swap. And if you have a Gen 1 Cruze, now you know you can take a Chevy Sonic gauge pack and just plug it in. Like I said, everything works. Flashers, it works. I would do a POV driving, but I don't have a tripod or a way to mount, so I really can't do that, and it's not safe to drive and hold your phone, so I'm not gonna do it. But I just wanted to make this quick little video and show you this. I think it's like I think it's a cool little feature that you can do to the car. Will upgrade. You don't get any gains from it, but it looks so much better. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching.